A developing story out of Arlington tonight. The city council just shored up an ordinance that has angered some gun rights activists who protest at intersections and hand out literature. And they've been pretty vocal about a couple of changes in Arlington. Fox 4's Richard Ray was at tonight's meeting with the update. Rich.
Hi, Heather. You know, previous confrontations here at City Hall have been pretty loud and raucous. Before the meeting tonight, Mayor Robert Cluck vowed he would not lose control of this one, and he didn't.
We are a Second Amendment advocacy group.
Tarrant County Open Carry, rifles on display outside Arlington City Hall before tonight's council meeting. Also on hand, at least a dozen police officers and signs prominently displayed, ensuring the weapons stayed outside.
Hopefully, in a couple of moments, we will legislate common sense one more time.
At issue, an amendment to city code on streets and sidewalks, banning pedestrians from passing out literature at busy intersections. Council members frame it as a safety issue, open carry as an infringement on its First Amendment rights.
When an armed citizen exercises their right to openly bear arms, do you still feel safe exercising your right to free speech?
One woman testified about being approached by the gun rights people in Arlington.
It's intimidating. It's frightening.
I mean, it scared me just seeing them out there, regardless if they had approached my car or not. Because how are we supposed to know? They have guns. I don't know if they know how to use it. I don't know if they have bad intentions.
People don't have a right to feel warm and cozy, but we do have a right to bear arms, to keep and bear arms. And according to the U.S. Constitution, that right shall not be infringed.
In recent weeks, Tarrant County Open Carry has clashed with Arlington police during weekend demonstrations in which they approach motorists with copies of the Constitution. The state group, Open Carry Texas, has split with the Tarrant County chapter over its tactics, specifically its habit of not notifying law enforcement officials prior to an appearance, calling that harmful to the movement. The ordinance passed tonight 8-1 with a $500 fine for violators. It goes into effect on May 24th when Open Carry is vowing to break it.
Civil disobedience. We expect to be ticketed or jailed, and then we'll take it up in court.
Arlington actually passed 2 ordinances back in April. The other one bans any kind of weapon or replica weapon from being brought into a city building. They had to pass this one on a second reading because it was not unanimous. And again, it wasn't unanimous tonight. 8-1, the lone dissenter was Councilman Rivera. But Heather, again, it is law now here.
All right, so you did mention that there were a number of police officers there in anticipation of the Open Carry group showing up with rifles. So did anybody try to bring a gun into the meeting?
Well, they had previously tried to do some of that. Keep in mind that state law already bans concealed handguns. Even if you have a permit, you can't bring them into a city building like this. But there were some of them who had attempted to bring in, for example, black powder weapons, that sort of thing. The previous ordinance now bans all of that. You can't bring any kind of weapon or replica weapon in. And again, state law is already preventing you from bringing in a concealed handgun. The ordinance tonight in dispute was this one about doing these things in the street.
Gotcha. All right, Rich Ray, live tonight. Thank you.